Greg Mortensen is a former mountain climber, best-selling author, humanitarian, and philanthropist.
Ever tried to hold your breath for as long as you can?
His real name is Marshall Mathers, but you probably know him as Eminem.
I'm Ed Bradley.
I'm Steve Croft.
I'm Leslie Stahl.
I'm Scott Pelley.
I'm Morley Safer.
I'm Batman.
I'm Mike Wallace. Those stories and Andy Rooney tonight on 60 Minutes.
Horsham, Pennsylvania, a once sleepy suburb about 40 miles outside of Philadelphia. That was until about 10 years ago when healthcare giant Johnson & Johnson decided to relocate the corporate headquarters of their leading pharmaceutical company, now known as Janssen Biotech, to the area. Within this organization resides a dedicated and innovative medical affairs team. Once a year, this team pauses from their relentless day jobs for a week to come together, to learn from each other, to share best practices with each other, and to create their tomorrow together. But organizing and executing this gathering is a monumental and arguably thankless task. Through the years, one man has taken on the challenge of leading this meeting. Tonight, we decided to take a closer look at that man. Each year, the more than 100 individuals who comprise the highly talented and highly motivated medical affairs department for Janssen Biotech come together for a week. But organizing and executing this meeting is no small feat. Tonight, we profile the leader of this extraordinary team, Jack McGowan. Jack has been with the organization for a great number of years, and he has held various roles in that time. For the last several years, he has led the team that plans and executes the yearly meeting for the Medical Affairs Department. With relentless dedication and boundless enthusiasm, we wondered what characteristics were necessary in a leader for an undertaking such as this. To explore this topic, we spoke to several members of Jack's team. What leadership characteristic about Jack jumps out at you the most, having worked with him in planning the medical affairs meeting?
I would say forward-thinking.
Creative.
His ability to navigate complexity.
Innovative.
Despite the positive views of many of his team members, it became clear in the course of our interviews that these are not sentiments shared by all. Kathy, you have worked with Jack over the years on organizing this meeting. What are your thoughts as you go into the initial planning stages each year for these meetings regarding working with Jack? Excitement? Enthused anticipation? Boundless joy?
Shoot me. Just shoot me now.
Ralph, you've worked now with Jack on this meeting for a number of years. What one word would you use to characterize Jack and his leadership abilities?
One word?
Yes, one word.
Bankrupt. There's just nothing there. And I'll tell you something else. A bigger pain in the ass you've never met.
Julie, you have served with Jack as co-lead on this year's meeting. How would you characterize what you have learned from Jack in terms of leadership? Is it the ability to help lead a large team in navigating complexities and hurdles? Perhaps how to be innovative, or how to inject and foster a spirit of cohesiveness into and amongst the team?
Sorry, who's Jack McGowan?
We decided to look for ourselves at Jack's management style. It was our observation that Jack enjoys continuing to employ some old school methods in managing this highly successful meeting. For example, despite it being 2015, Jack chooses to keep his speakers on time by staring obsessively at his watch during presentations and turning a handwritten sign on a chair in front of the stage around with the phrase 5 minutes for the speaker to see as they come close to the end of their presentation window. The years of dedication and leadership, however, have not been without their personal cost to Jack. Ensuring this meeting goes perfectly, year in and year out, has turned what was this once vibrant, virile young man when he started leading these meetings into this mere shell of his former physical self you see before you today. Still, Jack goes on seemingly unfazed. All in all, despite his old school techniques, the variety of opinions about his leadership, and the physical toll it has taken, Jack has managed to lead this meeting to successful fruition year after year. Jack will be stepping down from his leadership role in this meeting after this year. We asked people's opinion on that. What's the first thing that comes to your mind knowing that this will be the last year Jack leads this meeting?
You will be missed.
I'm sad. One of the all-time best.
Thanks for all your great leadership, Jack.
Thank God.
It's about time.
Who is Jack McGowan? Seriously, this is a waste of my time.